if you order online, you're going to get the original thing or you're going to get counterfeit. Even on Jumia itself, it is very like you're on the side. Hello everyone, welcome to Duncan the Junior Podcast. I am your host, Joe Manuel. So this week, we're still on the demo tips, by the way. I don't want you all to get confused. We're still on the demo tips. I told you guys a couple of more episodes. I want you to listen to demo tips. People are not listening to demo tips. There's pure gist inside there. Lovely gist. There are more demo tips. I already pre-recorded, but I'm just too lazy to edit. That's the problem. I'm too lazy to edit. No other reason. Or not to blame something that is not part of it. Anyway, how are you guys feeling? How's your week starting? How's your week right now? It's Sunday. My kid is going back to school. And I'm in my room recording. Do you guys still remember that feeling? Now, obviously, a bit older. So, I don't feel that feeling because I'm around. But do you still remember that feeling you had every single time it was that day of going back to school? Honestly, that was like one of my worst feelings ever. I hated it so much. Like, but I've been enjoying my holiday and it has been short like 3 weeks. But I believe most of the time we spend in our from our childhood till we enter like our 20s. Most of the time we spend it in school. Not even with like our friends or not, we spend it in school. And you get to see that we're spending like only in a year would spend apparently like around 3 months. 3 to 4 months at home with our parents. 3 to 4 months and you have 12 months. So 8 months were in school. And that went on for over 23 years. That's actually insane. We spend most of our time in school. Not most of it anyway. Just early stages of our life. But anyway, how are you guys feeling? How has your week been? Or how have you planned for your week? How is that experience? Remember it? Kind of going back to school? Mine was a little bit different. I think it's the same for like most people. I would basically lose appetite. I would feel like bursts of heat. Like I would feel so hot when I'm going back to school. I would be so sweaty. Remember you've cut your hair so it's down low. You've cut your hair, you're sweating, you don't want to go back, you're like eating your last meal. And the last meal was always a lovely meal to send you off into suffering. Ours wasn't basically too much of suffering because at it I would eat right. We'd eat well. So it wasn't so much of suffering. But still the feeling would hurt like you're like, bro, really? Obviously for some people they would be excited because they would be going back to school to meet with their friends because most of the time maybe they're at home and they don't allow to move. Strict parents. So for such people they found joy in it. Bro, I also like the fact that I would going back to school I'd be able to meet my friends because most of the times I would not actually link up with them. I'd basically be at home most of the time. But still, the feeling of leaving home, that level of comfortability, the good food, ah, waking up at your own time, bro, that feeling. So you go to school, you see it, the next day you know you're going to wake up like that. Because you've gone like on Sunday, so you obviously Monday. That Sunday, that like night prep is more like for that conversation when you're like from home. Oh, who was the most jazz? Who has been the most entertained? Who has been like who has done his research? Like you know a lot of stuff that has been going on in the holiday. That was always then that morning, bro. You wake up to suffering. 4 o'clock, wake up. 4:30 maximum. 4:40 you have to be in your classroom, bro. 30 minutes to do all that stuff. That means your clothes should have been ironed already. Hey, bro, man, we used to suffer. By the way, we used to suffer. But anyway, it's now done. This level of suffering we have now as adults is different. It's a bit different. It's special. It's actually special. You can feel the pain. Basically, you can feel the pain. This pain is not for jokes. Anyway, this week on the pod, what have you guys ever thought about it? The MTN in Uganda is not the same as MTN in South Africa. I think in South Africa, the MTN is basically how they do their thing is like in the US, whereby I think you have to, I don't know if it's like that, but you have to buy the phone from the, is it like the network provider? For instance, this instance, like at MTN. So you go to MTN, buy a phone from there. I don't know. I think it's like that. I don't know. Because I mean on their page, the MTN page for South Africa, and clearly it looks like that. When you buy the phone from there, obviously like the bonus pack is like data over SIM card inclusive. Um, yeah. Then there's like a subscription, so it's basically very organized, and you can even pay in, how do you call it? Uh, sorry, you can pay in installments, but this is really, really, really organized. So I think this is when you're paying in installments. Yeah, this is actually organized. So you can buy the phone for the business, or if you're an employer and you have a company you work for, and they provide, and that company uses MTN services, you can also get. Then if the for education is if you are affiliated with MTN. Maybe your school's affiliated with MTN. Maybe you use like MTN. Yeah, but that's really amazing. I wish also our levels would also improve up to that standard whereby we don't have, whereby I can basically just do everything on my phone without having to even nudge a single move or anything. I'm on my phone. I'll be like, okay, I want to buy a new phone. I order, and I'm very sure that the service going to be delivered is good. So the product being delivered is going to be good without having to worry about it being counterfeit. That's the biggest issue in Uganda right now. Is you don't know whether if you order online you're going to get the original thing or you're going to get counterfeit. Even on Jumia itself, it is very, like, you're on the site and you see this item, it looks good, like, hey, maybe it's original, all that. Then you order it, it comes around and you see it's duplicate. I think that affects how people value your what, your business, because everywhere people are selling counterfeit items. I know we are still badly down, we don't have that level, but we need people to come up with consistent online shops that, yes, you may, let's say you're expensive, but let us know that you're expensive because you're providing quality. Don't be expensive when you're trying to find a way of deceiving people and getting them expensive things, sorry, cheap things for a lot of money. That is not right. Those that's a lot of things. That's for most products, even in Uganda, most services being offered. People do not fully give you original things, but there are those that do provide fully original. And unfortunately, they're being affected by these guys who provide counterfeit because they have images that look like are original. Also, even us as people, we're just too gullible for nothing. Like they've told you, I have an iPhone 14. I'm selling it to you. I maybe like 1,600,000. And you're like, wow. But like, that's a lie. Like, you can even see it's a lie. The phone just got out. Minimum. If someone tells you like this thing, this will be like around 2 million. But also that those guys who know it's duplicate and are selling it at a high price, or it's damaged or something, and are selling it at a high price. Obviously, this is in every country, but in Uganda we don't have that kind of like quality standard, like a level, a standard that people can fully maintain. Like, people above this level are really providing high quality products. and at an expensive price. Like this is their benchmark. This is where things start from. We don't have that, and that is affecting us a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I don't like it even. It's annoying. You buy a product, you bought it expensively, thinking it's the right thing, only to find out it's actually not. It's duplicate, or it's like the high copy, like the closest version to the original, but it's not the original. But you've paid good bucks for it. Honestly, we should be fair to people because they work for their money, they save, they have the investment and all that. So it's good if you're giving them what they deserve, like what they've paid for. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So I want to know your view on Uganda's music trajectory. Because right now, I believe our growth, people are saying, oh man, Uganda's develop music is increasing rapidly. Nope, it is not. It's just basically 1, 2, 3, 4 artists who are trying to shift the music. There are not too many. They're trying to sell it out, but there are few. And you see the level of artists they're working with. Still not too high, but yeah, they're good. So we're still in this phase of we're stuck in a Chidandali wave. Bro, man, I swear I hate that wave. That Chidandali was like the music doesn't make sense. Obviously most music doesn't make sense, but this one is just too ratchet. Like it's poor quality. Lyrics are off. Videos are off. Like everything is off. Like let the music be Chidandali, okay, but let it be high quality. Like good sound, like good production, good video, and even if it's Chidandali, bro, at least that makes sense. You're like, okay, it's just the genre. I don't know if it's even Chidandali genre, but it's just that thing that is disturbing them. But they have good production. They have good. It's the new wave now we're having this. But the guys who also listen to them, it's like a small bracket. You see, so for them it becomes harder. Because now, let us say our population in Nigeria, how many? I don't know. Let me just say like 42 million. And 42 million, let us say around, big number this, but let me say 16 million are like updated, let's say woke. And those are the ones listening to what? To that new wave music. Then, now what of the rest? They're still stuck in the Chidandali wave and they're not planning to let it go anytime soon. So you see the support for those making the good music is not enough. But we can't do this. Because I believe, because you see, like the US is so big, certain music genres, I believe don't penetrate through to certain areas. Maybe like in areas where people love listening to country music. You may find that for them, rappers, they don't want to know. That's bullshit. If it's not a country music artist. So let's do that. Let's diversify our music industry and we say, okay, we're not going to eradicate the Chidandali type shit music. Let's put it to the side. Let's call it this. Okay, we have even a name for it. Let's call it Chidandali. Then let the new wave, like those guys with the new wave kind of, the new sound, also be in their lane and they give it a name. They organize it very well. If they do, and they stick to what they're doing right now, they'll actually surpass these guys making Chidandali music. Because they're putting time into their production, their videos, who they're working with. They're actually putting in a lot of effort to make sure they're giving people good quality sound. So eventually, they will, if they organize themselves very well and they stop fighting the Chidandali guys and just say, you know what? That's not our sound. This is our sound. Let's just learn to coexist with that sound. Because you see, like in South Africa, Not every South African artist does piano. You get, but piano is like the hitting thing right now. Before it wasn't. The rap artists, the pop artists, the R&B artists in South Africa were the ones dominating for a good while. Now you see some piano guys dominating. That like the piano was there, but it was mainly like ghetto down that side. These guys still focus on that craft. They like eventually, people will get into this thing. They will understand it, and eventually, people did. Same for Afrobeat. It was that sound that obviously other sounds from other people coming in, but they decided to harness this as their sound, and they sold that to the world. So, new wave guys, get this sound, your sound, organize it, and sell that outside. Then, eventually, you'll grow. Obviously, it's first to gain a fan base at home. So, you guys, I feel you should be doing like reaching out more to people in ways, obviously, your teams know how to. They reach out to people, sell the music like very well. Because this music is actually really good. I listened to a song called, I think it's called Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Thursday by Kabu. I don't want to butcher his second name, but it's like Tai, Die, something like that. And Sound Like B. So the jam was actually really good. And it's a Ugandan song. And I'm like, yo, these guys are making good music. But it's not reaching everyone. And there's another one still by Kabo and Tie that I listened to. I don't remember the name. But it was also fire. The guys like Elijah Chitaka who are doing both English and Luganda. But in that sense of like a different sound. Not that Chidana sound, like their own sound. Like that trying to create their own form of brand around their sound. Those guys are the ones. But Thursday was an amazing track. The guy's like Conrad. I don't know if it's called Chef Barry. I think it's Chef Barry. Yeah, Conrad, Chef Barry, Elijah Chiteka, producers like Axon, bro, artists like Owen JC. These guys just sit down and organize themselves because the music is actually really good and we can actually really export it, like, without a doubt. And people actually start saying, oh, Uganda. Because people are already speaking about Uganda, but they're speaking about us for reasons we don't want them to talk about us. They're not really like the best. So let's organize a sound and we sell that. And we send that outside, unorganized and better sound. That will actually make better sense for us. So, anyway, that's just my bad for these new wave guys. But the sound is lovely. The music they're creating is actually really good. And if that is our future and they continue on that journey like that, for sure we shall enjoy. We shall enjoy a lot of quality music now coming out of our country. Yeah. We also have to improve like on our like like entertainment news. Film like things like see how each channel is so organized. That is basically a gossip channel. But it became so big. It does award shows, all that nonsense and not. Let's get even a YouTube channel. Someone set up like a YouTube channel based for only entertainment news. Like someone invest in that person. It would organize even our sound better. Because guys go on the radio and it just shit. You guys, you're like, wow. Okay. Also, the way these artists handle themselves is not ma. Anyway, some of them, not all of them. They handle themselves, and you see guys going on like there's that show. It's called I think Kasuko Live, and guys are yapping shit about themselves, but like, why? First, stick to your craft. Stick to the music. Make the music. If you're in entertainment, stick to giving guys good, original, quality, and truthful entertainment news. Yeah, we know the false news spreads like wildfire is more popular, that's what people want. But come on. We're trying to redefine our industry and like improve it. So let's first do things in an orderly manner. Then, while we have reached there, then we can decide. Now, guys start branching off and doing the nonsensical stuff. But as now we're trying to redefine ourselves and grow, like entertainment wise, let's just improve and change that. I believe that would be really good. Anyway, that's just my opinion. But we should. So, the BT award nominations for 2024 out. Obviously, I'm going to run through them like ASAP, like yep. There are very many categories, but don't focus. I think on the categories that have black, and it's a black award, but Africans. Anyway, after the recent beef over Drake and Kendrick, then okay, album of the year nominees we have It's Bound 1111, and that album was amazing for R&B artists. Sorry, but guys that listen to R&B, it was actually an amazing album. 1111, whoa, whoa. I like the deluxe though. I like the deluxe more. Like the deluxe more, but 1111 is an actually amazing album. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Amazing album. Then we have A Gift and a Curse by Ghana. Haven't listened to it, not gonna lie. American Dream, I have listened to it. Really nice. 21 Savage. Coming Home, actually, I have listened to it. Didn't really like it that much, but it was good. For All the Dogs, Scary Hours Edition, Drake nominated. Didn't really listen to it. I didn't listen to the Scary Hours. Did I? I did. But I don't think I liked it that much. Then Jago 2, Victoria Monet. Absolutely amazing. Listen to it. Killer Michael. I listened to it after that, the Grammys, when everyone thought Travis Scott was going to win and Killer Mike won it. Listen to it then. Totally amazing album. Nice. It won for a reason. Pink Friday 2, Nicki Minaj didn't listen to it. Then female R&B artist / pop artist Beyonce, Coco Jones, Doja Cat, her. Money Long, Caesar, Tyler, and Victoria Money. Wow, Tyler is in. I feel like Tyler is a good. Don't get me wrong, Tyler is a good musician, but I feel like he's been hyped so much. Like he's been propelled so much. Even they've invested in a lot. Because that first album is amazing. Like, how do you release a first album like that? Like, bro, I know Tyler had been around for a while, but she was still younger and coming up. But I think the first time I saw Tyler was on some Nickelodeon thing on TV. That is the first time I saw Tyler. I'm like, okay. The jam was hard. Some Pink Fairy thing, dancing on the bed, all that type of shit. Now, bro, from then because I listened to Water even before, like, it hit. Because apparently, Taylor was among the people on my feed, her and her sister, on my feed. TikTok feed. I'm like, this jam sounds catchy, sound nice. Then people like got onto the train, then it got to the whole video, the water pouring thing, and all that whatnot. I'm like, hey, this jam is actually hard. Yeah, but then she dropped the album, and I'm like, yo, this album is so good for it to be someone's first album. Like, it's too good. Also because I'm African, man. I feel at times the first thing I be like, not yet, but it's actually an amazing album, bro. She really worked on it. Yeah, it was amazing. It's a best male R&B artist / pop artist. We have Bright Fires. I don't know how to pronounce that other one. Bright Fires. Fires, I think, yeah. Bryson Tiller, Burna Boy, Chris Brown, Drake, Friday, October London. I don't know, that's an artist, I think. Asha. Burna Boy on this list is where I'll be like, wait, no. Burna Boy is not an R&B artist. Okay, it's R&B / pop. But come on. Come on now. In an R&B category, Burna Boy shouldn't really be there. Not gonna lie, I like African music. I'm African, I like the music. But certain categories I wouldn't put our artists in them. Like an R&B category. Some artists I wouldn't put there. Like Burna Boy. Okay, there's slash pop, but still, bro. Most of the artists here are what? R&B, Bright Fires, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, Friday, Usher, Drake doubles in between. You get it? So anyway, come. Best group, Ty Dolla Sign and Yay. Then 2 Chains and Lil Wayne, 41. Blast and Bino. I don't know how to pronounce the other name, but I've had them. I've heard their music. It's amazing. Then we have City Girls, Flow, Maverick City Music, and one more. Mm, we'll see who wins that category. Then best collaboration, All My Life, Lil Durk, featuring J Cole. We have America Has a Problem remix, Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar. Insane. I didn't listen to that, but I will. Barbie World, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. Definitely not going to win. Definitely. If it wins, it's like, nah. Bongos, Cardi B, and Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion won't win too. Not hating, but just one win. Because you're going up against like Carnival. Don't play with it remix, that is Lato, Young Miami, and Lola. I think it's Broke. Then we have Everybody, Nicki Minaj featuring Lil Uzi Vert. Good, Usher, Samoka, and 21. Then Rich Baby Daddy. Hey, bend that ass over. Let that Gucci beat. Shut that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Yeah. Sexy Red. Then Best Female Hip Hop Artist, we have Cardi B, Doja Cat, Gorilla, Ice Spice, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and Sexy Red. Yeah. Best Male Hip Hop Artist, and Burna Boy is also on this list. I wouldn't also put him on this list. It's not beef or hate, but I wouldn't put actually Burna Boy in this list. Nah, he wouldn't be on this list. Best Male Hip Hop Artist, no. Mm-mm. 21, Drake, Future Gunna, J. Cole, Kendrick, Lil Wayne, yes. Totally fine. Burna Boy, wouldn't put him in that bracket. Honestly, wouldn't. Speaking as an African, honestly wouldn't. Because he doesn't fit there. That's the truth. Video of the year, Agora Hills, Doja Cat, All My Life, Lil Durk, Barbie World, Nicki Minaj, Bongos, First Person Shooter, Good, On My Mama, and Rich Baby Daddy. Then video director of the year, obviously, Benny Boom, Child, Cole Bennett, Dev Myers, Janelle Mona. Sorry, Janelle Monet. I think it's Monet. And Alan Ferguson. Offset, Thames, and Tyler the Creator. Oh, Thames video of the year. I wonder which video. I wonder. Our best new artist, Forbats 41, Ira Star, Bossman, man, Friday, October London, Tyler again, and Sexy Red. Then let's see. I think the rest. I don't think. Then this is what best gospel / inspirational award gospel. We have Thames. Then we have Kirk Franklin. We have Good Problems Music, Maverick City Music. We have, and basically gospel. Viewers Choice Award, Agora Hills, All My Life, Gonna Fuck You Mean, Love on Me Jakalo, Made for Me, Money Long, My Mama, Rich Baby Daddy, Sensational, Texas Hold'em, and Water. I think the last one I'm reading is International Act, where we have Ashake, Aya Nakamura, Ira Star, BK, I think he's from Brazil, Cleo Soul, Vocalistic, Carol, Conker, something like that. Ray, then Tiakola, he's French. I know him. I've listened to his music. Then Tyler. I think that's my last. I'm not reading anymore. Honestly, I'm not reading anymore. Yeah, but those are the nominees for this year's Grammys. Not Grammys, sorry. BET Awards. So go vote for your guys. Yeah. So that's the pod basically. Nothing much this time around. Yeah. Have a nice and lovely week. Always wow. This is the Drunk and Ginger podcast.